Yolanda Hadid has been labeled a toxic mother. Is she really destroying the lives of her daughters Gigi and Bella? It looks like she's guilty. The matriarch dictates their careers, lifestyles, and even romances. Worst of all, Yolanda has always created tension between her two daughters. And she made Bella miserable by playing favorites at home.
They're the black swan and the white swan. There's always going to be competition.
Is Yolanda a control freak who only sees her kids as a business project? Or is she just trying to do what's best for her daughters? As soon as Hadid had her girls, she started playing modeling games with them.
I was always dressing them up, taking pictures.
By doing this, Yolanda felt like she was still a part of the modeling industry. With 15 years of experience, she wanted to stay in the business through her daughters. And Yolanda held competitions between the girls to see who would be the best.
And Gigi just had that, that thing. She would stare me right into the camera. I couldn't take a bad picture of her. Bella was always so playful and, she wasn't really into it.
It seems like the matriarch picked her favorite pretty early on, Gigi. And it was clear why. Unlike Bella, Yolanda's oldest daughter was an exact copy of her mom. She was the perfect pick to be Hadid's successor in the fashion world. And Gigi did not disappoint. She landed her first modeling job as a toddler, and everyone believed she was destined for success.
And I visited all the big modeling agencies, and she walked out with a contract from every agency in New York. Gigi's got it.
So the little girl dove into work that she never chose, fulfilling her mother's dreams and ambitions. Soon, photo shoot sets replaced playgrounds. And while Gigi became the face of well-known brands and gained worldwide popularity, Bella was seemingly overlooked. Even though she was only 1 year younger than Gigi, her mother never took her to auditions or agencies. Bella said that her mother's treatment made her feel like the uglier sister. So as she got older, she started to obsess about how she looked and how she acted.
Everybody hates me, no one likes me, I'm the black sheep.
Instead of helping her younger daughter, Yolanda made things worse. When Bella was only 14, her mother allowed her to get a nose job. There are rumors that she also got an eye lift and lip fillers while she was still a teen. And as soon as Bella fixed her appearance, she joined her sister on the runway. It confirmed Yolanda's belief that her kid wasn't beautiful enough as she was.
Going like, oh my God, they're so beautiful, they're so perfect. Well, they're not. They have many imperfections.
Yolanda has always done everything possible to get her daughters closer to the ideal version she has of them in her mind. So, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star controls their lives, right down to what they eat and how they spend their free time. In particular, Yolanda forbade Gigi from playing volleyball.
Volleyball is a very masculine sport. Modeling is a very feminine thing.
She worried that it would make her daughter look too bulky and she wouldn't be able to succeed as a model. And she didn't care that Gigi liked volleyball. She categorically said to her,
"These girls, they train 4 hours a day. They eat like men." I wanted her to develop as a woman.
Yolanda also forces her daughters to follow a strict diet, with no exceptions. She doesn't even allow them to enjoy their own birthday cakes.
I have to have a bite for good luck, though.
Not too big. No, that's too big. The half is.
The woman goes so far as to control her grown daughters when they are out on their own. She literally tells Bella and Gigi on the phone what they can eat and do. Just listen to what she said to Gigi when the model felt unwell because she was hungry.
I'm feeling really weak. I have like half almond. I have a couple of almonds. Chew them really well.
And even if Gigi managed to find a way to deal with her mother's strict limitations, Bella wasn't so lucky and suffered from an eating disorder. She almost became anorexic. Yolanda seemed to be putting too much pressure on her youngest daughter in all parts of her life. Bella just couldn't handle the constant comparison to her sister, all the restrictions and obligations. To prove to her mom that she was good enough, Bella started working way too much. Soon she found herself depressed and burnt out. She shared that for 3 long years she woke up every morning hysterical. Is Yolanda responsible for Bella's critical condition? All she has said about it is, we're all human and everyone can go through some issues. Only long-term professional therapy helped Bella to deal with her traumas. But the model says that because of that time in her life, she can barely look in a mirror to this day. However, it doesn't seem like this incident taught Yolanda to be gentler with her girls. She still interferes in their lives today, even though they are both adults. Tabloids blame her for ruining her children's relationships. In particular, Yolanda interfered with Gigi and Zayn Malik's romance from the beginning, giving useless advice. And she didn't stop there. She leaked their private relationship details to the press, and even ignored their request not to post a photo of their young daughter on social media. It seemed like Yolanda wanted attention and exploited her superstar daughter to get it. Eventually, Gigi and Zayn's 6-year relationship ended with a scandal. Rumors flew that Yolanda and her daughter's boyfriend had a fight. The celebrity family didn't give any details, but haters believe that their romance fell apart because of Yolanda. And they have a good reason to think so, especially as there was another disturbing breakup in the family. Bella also had a complicated relationship with her celebrity boyfriend. When she started dating The Weeknd, Yolanda third-wheeled with them everywhere. Every single second she reminded Bella that her career is more important than any relationship. And it looks like she won the battle. Bella's on and off romance ended after 4 years. Gigi and Bella's fans claim that Yolanda just doesn't let her daughters build steady relationships. And the Hadid matriarch receives tons of backlash regularly.
It must be horrific having to choose between the father of your child and your mother.
Yolanda is so mean. She never cared about her daughters.
You are a mother who really doesn't deserve to be called a mother.
So why does Yolanda constantly interfere in Gigi and Bella's lives? She says that she always wanted the best for her daughters. She herself has been divorced twice, so she understands how important it is to end a toxic relationship quickly. And her meddling might have even helped Bella. After breaking up with The Weeknd, the girl fell in love with her art director Mark Coleman. It's been 2 years since they started dating, and Bella seems to be on cloud 9. The model shared that right now she is healthy, working, and loved. Yolanda also explained why she raised her daughters in such diverse ways. She says that from infancy she knew they were unique, so she treated each of them very individually.
No two children are alike, so my parenting skill for each child has always been very different.
Yolanda agrees that she was strict with her daughters, but this was her way of preparing them for harsh adult life. She knows that modeling is a very tough profession and it's not for the weak, so her biggest job was to keep them emotionally stable. And considering that both of her daughters have become the most influential models in the world, Yolanda seems to have succeeded in her way of raising them. Parents don't make mistakes because they don't care, but because they care so deeply.